Life insurance isn't about death. It's about the people who have to keep living after we're gone. It's about the spouse who still has bills to pay, the children who still need to be raised, the dreams that still need to be funded, and the future that still deserves protection. Today, we're going to talk about the four major types of life insurance and help you understand which role one plays in protecting the people who matter most. Because protecting your family shouldn't be left to chance. Let's get started. Today, we're going to talk about something that affects every family, but that most people don't fully understand: life insurance. When people hear the words life insurance, they often think about just one thing, but there are several actual different types of coverage, each designed for different purposes. So, by the end of this workshop, you'll understand what group life insurance is, accidental death insurance, term life insurance, and whole life insurance, and which type may fit into different stages of your life. My goal isn't to sell you anything. My goal is to help you understand your options so that you can make informed decisions for yourself and for your family. Section 1: Why life insurance exists. Let's start with the most important question. Why does life insurance even exist? Life insurance exists because love creates responsibility. If someone depends on your income, your services, or even your support, there's a financial risk if you're no longer here. Think about it. Mortgage payments, rent, childcare, college expenses, household bills, final expenses. Life insurance helps replace financial support when a loved one passes away. The goal is simple: to protect the people you care about from financial hardships. I'm going to ask you a question. How many people here know someone who started a GoFundMe after a family member passed away? That's often because there wasn't enough protection in place. Leave a comment if you were put in this situation and how it worked itself out. Section 2. What is group life insurance? Group life insurance it's coverage provided through an employer. Many companies offer it as part of an employee benefit. Say, for example, your salary is $50,000. Your employer may provide 1 times your salary in coverage. That means your beneficiary would receive approximately $50,000 if you passed away while employed. Its advantages: they're often free. It's easy to qualify. There's no medical exam in many cases, and it starts with an immediate coverage term. However, limitations include the coverage is usually limited. Coverage may end when your employment ends, not portable in many situations, and often there's not enough protection. Say, for example, if a family needs $500,000 in protection but only has $50,000 as an employer benefit, there's a significant gap. So the key takeaway: group life insurance is a great foundation, but it should usually be viewed as a starting point and not a complete protection plan. Which brings us to Section 3, accidental death insurance. What is it? Accidental death insurance pays a benefit only if death occurs due to a qualifying accident. Say, for example, a car accident, a workplace accident, or an accidental injury. What it doesn't cover? It generally doesn't cover illness, cancer, heart disease, stroke, or even death by natural causes. So, for example, if someone passed away from cancer, a traditional life insurance policy may pay. An accidental death policy would not. However, its advantages are that it's low in cost. It offers additional protection and can supplement other coverage types. Limitations: most deaths occur from illness rather than accident. That's why accidental coverage should generally be viewed as a supplement rather than a placement for life insurance. Which brings us to Section 4, term life insurance. What is a term life policy? Term life insurance provides protection for a specific period of time. Common terms include 10, 20, and 30 years. How it works: you pay premiums during a set term. If death occurs during that time frame, the benefit is paid. If the term expires and coverage is not renewed or converted, the coverage ends. For an example, a healthy 35-year-old parent may purchase a 20-year term policy to protect their family until their children become financially independent. It's great because it's affordable. There's higher coverage amounts. It's excellent as an income replacement strategy, and great for young families. However, it's a temporary coverage. Premiums can increase as you get older, and there's no guaranteed cash value accumulation. The key takeaway: term life insurance is chosen when families need the most coverage for the lowest cost. Which brings us to whole life insurance. What is whole life insurance? Whole life is a permanent coverage designed to remain in force for as long as you pay the required premiums according to the policy. Its features include a lifetime of coverage, fixed premiums in many policies, a guaranteed death benefit, and a cash value accumulation. What is cash value? Part of a premium that contributes towards the overall value of the policy. The cash value can become an asset that may be accessible through your policy loans or withdrawals depending on the policy type. For example, think of a term insurance like renting a home. Think of a whole life like building equity in that home. Both have value, they simply accomplish different goals. The advantages to a whole life policy include permanent protection, predictable premiums, cash value growth, and legacy planning. However, its limitations include being higher than typical term coverage, slower cash value, it takes years to accumulate, and requires a long term commitment. Let's go over and review the different types of policies. In comparison, here's a quick side-by-side look at the four major types of life insurance. Group life insurance is great. It's typically low in cost. It's great while you're employed. It will cover a death from any cause. However, there's no portability and there's no cash value. It's most commonly used as an employee benefit. Accidental death insurance, also low in cost. There's typically not a set duration of time. It will pay out from only an accidental cause of death. There is some portability, but no cash value. It's great for adding extra protection for life's unknown. Whole life, or for when you die. Accidental death is for when you die early. Term life insurance is more of a moderate cost. It's set for a specific period of time, whether it be 10, 20, or 30 years. It will pay out from death from any cause. You do own the policy, but there's no cash value accumulation. It's most commonly used as income replacement or family protection plan. Whole life insurance is the highest in cost, but you pay for a lifetime. So the fees will lock themselves in to the age and the health that you are at the time that you purchased the policy. It covers death from any cause. You do own the policy and it does build value over time. It's most commonly used for lifetime protection and legacy planning. There is no one-size-fits-all life insurance policy. The goal isn't just having insurance, it's having the right coverage for your family's needs, which means there might be a combination of the different types of life insurance that you'll use to gain a whole picture of your family's financial protection plan. In closing, if you remember only one thing from today's workshop, remember this. The best life insurance isn't the cheapest policy. The best life insurance is the policy that's still there when your family needs it. Every situation is different. A young family may benefit from a term policy. Someone focused on leaving a legacy may consider a whole life policy. Many people actually use a combination of the different types of coverage. The most important step is not finding the perfect policy. The most important step is making sure you get started so your loved ones are protected. Before you leave, I'd like you to answer one question. If something happened to you tonight, would your family have enough money to maintain their current lifestyle? If you're not so sure, I'd be happy to schedule a complimentary family protection review where we can look at your current coverage, identify any gaps, and help you understand your options. Thank you for joining me today. I've included a family workshop handout as to the different types of life insurance. If you have any questions, leave a message in the comments. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have an awesome day. Take care. Bye-bye.